Recruiting. Everyone's favorite thing. High school recruiting. Maxwell Warner, a running back from Chicago, 3-star Whitney Young High School, has committed to Missouri. He big connect with Coach Looper, and he will be a Missouri Tiger until he transfers out or stays. Who knows? Whitney Young has been a basketball school. I actually had notes. But he's a 3-star running back, number 53 running back in the country. This is all according to 247. He's the first running back signed for this class. Mizzou does have 2 running backs in the 25 class. But you need running backs. You can never have too many. Well, yeah, you can have too many running backs. I'm not asking for 100 running backs, but yeah, he's from Whitney Young, and if you got anybody who pays, it's where Jaleel Okafor went to school, and several other super talented basketball players, mostly Jaleel Okafor. But yeah, it's a huge basketball school, so he talked about like, hey man, like not a lot of football players come from Whitney Young, and he's super excited to make his mark as the at the University of Missouri. Will he make it to campus? I don't know, but it is always good to see. It's always good to see commits, man. Khalif Canty is another. He's an offensive tackle from Detroit. Power Mizzou put in a crystal ball for him to come to Missouri. He's not the first person I've seen do that. So I think Mizzou tomorrow will see another commitment to into their class, and it's an offensive lineman. Guys, like offensive linemen are huge. We've talked about this over and over and over again, and I will beat this point with a hammer. When teams figure out how to spend their money, especially with the house settlement, and teams are going to have pretty limited funding or limited spending. You're going to have to basically implement a salary cap. You got to figure out where to spend your money. And one of those places is going to be offensive line. There's always going to be quarterbacks. There's always going to be running backs. There's even going to be some pretty good wide receivers in the portal. But you need your offensive and defensive lines. You need to recruit and you need to develop. And that's what Mizzou needs to do. Not a sponsor. I'm just really thirsty. It's hot. And it's a big commitment. It's a nice commitment for them. Drink's putting in the work. We'll see what happens next week as they're starting to build a little momentum. You're not seeing a lot of the higher rated guys like you're not seeing them land a lot of the 4 stars, but these 3 stars do build depth. So a couple of them maybe become stars, and you just need to keep the momentum going as we head into the summer months. Again, guys, the season, I got my Athlon sports preview here because that's going to help me with my notes on Kansas here in a minute. We're 2 months, Kansas State and Iowa State. 2 months, Kansas plays Fresno State. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. You got to have a little excitement. We're going to get there. We'll all live and we'll get there. Good work by Eli and the staff. Luke does a great job on the recruiting trail. He should be very pleased with his effort there.